Good morning, collective. Sacred Spiritual Healer with your general message for the day. I have meditated on all the cards, shuffled everything, and we will get going. My sage went out. Okay. Spirit, give us true and precise messages for the energy of the collective. Please, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Uh-oh. Fire signs got this yesterday. Someone's still wearing a mask. Okay, so Divine Feminine. Got Sylvanus, number 7 card, and a number 8 with the frog. So this is number 7, and the frog's number 8. So it's time to take the masks off. For most people, perhaps there's some new members on the journey in the collective that are just getting started in their journey, and this card represents that you need to remove the mask, be in your truth, stand in your truth, let go of the old self. You're going through the death, dark night of the soul, the death of the soul, and the rebirth, but you need to. For some people, they're holding on, not being in truth. They don't want to reveal their true self, but they're also not being honest with themselves as well. They need the strength with their solar plexus chakra here. I sense that they are lacking in the strength and courage to be true, even to themselves, to look at the truth of the situation or look at a situation from a higher perspective. And yeah, you don't have to announce this truth or to the world. You don't even have to go apologize to persons per se. This is being true to you in spirit. The truth needs to be spoken between you and your spirit guides so that you can move forward in your truth, stand in your truth, and be true to yourself. And by being your true self and revealing your true self, perhaps some people think that the others won't accept them if they are not wearing a mask, but that Spirit saying no, they will accept you with unconditional love, and to remove the mask. And Divine Feminine is number 8, and remember, this Divine Feminine is the energy, so if you're right now prominent in your feminine energy, even if you're a man, this would still pertain to you. This is the Divine Masculine energy. If you're prominent masculine male, then that would pertain. It's about the cleansing, clearing out, healing, purging those emotions, and being maybe a little enthusiastic for some. But yes, perhaps you feel like you're being showered with triggers, showered with things that are affecting your heart chakra, your base. Even for some, I'm hearing stability. The things that made you feel grounded no longer make you feel grounded. And that's because of the energy shifts. Especially with on the 5th, there was a magnetic polar force of some sort, a split in the atmosphere causing the magnetic force with Earth. There's another one of these, I believe, on the 8th and the 12th. But yeah, you're being showered with things that are causing triggers and emotions. Your third eye is pinging. It's like ting, showing you things in your dreams and your sleep, and maybe you do feel like you're going crazy. No, Spirit says you're not crazy. This is part of the process, part of your awakening, part of your growth and transformation. Okay, Divine Masculines, you have a number 1 card. How cool is that? It's like 0 is the Fool's Journey, so you've taken the leap of faith towards unity for self. For some of you, you have become into union with yourself. That's for a few, select few. Others are just starting out on their journey, and for some of you, you have merged that union with self, your higher self, that is, and perhaps even unity with your spirit. In this case, you would have, you'll have a if for those that are, this pertains to one situation pertains to here, you have a new birthday, because when you come into unity with self, you reach that rebirth, then you're no longer, say, Aquarius, you're whatever that new birthday is. So if it was just in December or early January, then your new zodiac sign, your new birth date would be that date, as far as reading like energy for you. Listen to your intuition. You know from your dreams, things that happen. Perhaps you received light in a dream or in a vision. You received perhaps a very bright light and a vision of a gate. Perhaps you seen a loved one in a dream walking you down a path. Perhaps this would signify that the crossing where you came in union with self. Your chakras are wide open. You're pinging with brightness. It's beautiful. Divine Masculine, good job on all the work. An oyster is shining, hiding your gifts. You're shining brightly, and your spirit guides and ancestors are all around you celebrating your glow. Number 4, this is a stability card. Masterfully, you've been blessed. You're keeping a secret. What's that secret that you're realizing? That secret that you're keeping right here on this one would be the gifts that you're realizing you have. Maybe you've seen things that are going to occur, things of the past. Perhaps you've had the visions of the truth. Spirit's giving you little bits. Remember, your gifts come to you in pieces, and they're treasures. And Spirit says, don't hide them away with this oyster shell. Shine them brightly and share them with others, not in the gossipy way, or not in saying in a bragging way, or not from ego. Spirit saying, share them in a way to help others heal, to help others on their journey. Okay, Spirit gives true precise messages of recent path for the collective. Please, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, calling in their higher selves to be totems for the energy. For the recent past, please. And for their counterpart, the love of the one that they are thinking about, their divine counterpart, yes. Thank you. And for the near future for the collective, please. Near future energy for the collective. Better a King of Wands than a Knight of Wands. That's what I got to say. Alright, Spirit, give us true and precise messages for career. Give us 3 cards for the career for the collective to give them an insight of what they're looking for today in their workplace and in their finance, please. Got that King of Cards, King of Swords back today, along with the Star. Star is also Aquarian. To me, that's the best card of the deck, although others would say it's the Sun, but whatever. I am an Aquarius, so of course I'm a little prejudiced. Spirit, give us true and precise messages for the collective, please. For their general energy today, and what do they have to, energy coming at them and energy for them to look forward to. We had these yesterday. For maybe not the collective, maybe it's another reading. Okay, so, yes, thank you, Spirit. We're going to start off with the past, of course, right? And we try not to elaborate, and remember not to look back at the past. Spirit's reminding us that we're not going that direction, but this, to me, kind of helps you to see if these messages are going to resonate with you. Obviously, these cards are the resonant. I can speak. Let me step out of channeling for a minute. The readings are not going to resonate with everyone because I can't pull in everyone's energy. We try to pull in the majority of the energy, and then I channel that energy and the messages for those that need it in the collective from Spirit. So we do the past mostly so that you can see if that's resonating with your situation, so that if we're giving advice then from Spirit, and you still have self-will to take that advice or not. Alright, so for those that this will resonate with, Four of Pentacles, let me just get back into so the Four of Pentacles, someone's holding on to their pentacles, their earthly possessions. Perhaps they're coming across as a lack in the past, mind you, a lack mentality. They were worried that they weren't going to have enough. They were worried someone was going to take it. They were gripping and holding on to their earthly possessions, their coins, their pentacles, being greedy in a sense that material possessions or money was going to bring them happiness. And it's important, Spirit says, to remember that material possessions can be taken away in a house fire, or, Lord forbid, my own opinion. But Spirit wants you to remember, yes, I had to reconnect. Spirit says that these things are not what is important. You need to focus on self-love and self-healing for enjoying your journey, and to enjoy and be thankful for the things you do have. Be thankful for the job or the home, the material things you have, but not to be greedy and hold on to them like they're of importance, or they don't make you who you are. For your the person you are shines from the inside out, from a soul level. So Temperance came in to balance things out for you, to help you see the bigger picture from a higher perspective, especially regarding a flame connection, a very spiritual, deep soul connection, not referencing a soulmate. This is a connection that was in an agreement before you reincarnated back to Earth, and if you don't believe in reincarnation, then it's the connection that you were meant to have. Six of Cups is all about equal give and take, and balancing. After the Temperance came in and balanced things, then know that you were working on and had a better perspective of that balance, but also know that people were spying on you, onlookers watching over you, and so perhaps you were still holding on to things, afraid to make a move for growth, for greener pastures regarding the situation that you were in. The counterpart that you were dealing with, their recent past, they were working with their shadow self, healing their shadow self. Not to say that necessarily for some, perhaps they had indulgence or for overindulgence in toxicity. For some, perhaps they just needed to work on shadow self of the way they think or see things, releasing the old belief systems, the way they were raised, perhaps highly restricted in their freedoms due to religious beliefs and their upbringing, for whoever that's for. But know that the towers here in this still stay standing in their paths regarding that situation. So they came out in the recent past, and this could have been as early as yesterday. They were dealing with, or they were, the Queen of Wands, speaking, protecting the flame connection, protecting that spiritual connection with truth. And in her power, the Queen of Wands, very courageous and fiery. And the Sun card was here to bless them with the new beginning, almost like I'm getting the World card here, like they closed out their old cycle and started a new cycle, and the Sun card was here to bless them. Okay, in your career sector, we have the King of Swords speaking truth regarding a workplace situation, bringing growth. You are listening to your higher self, your intuition. You're also listening to your spirit guides, and you are surrounded by your spirit guides and ancestors as well. And see, you are family members. For some of you, you have mothers and fathers that have passed over the Rainbow Bridge, and they want you to know that they are celebrating your growth and your working on self, your higher perspective. But with this King of Swords, notice that they are looking at the truth that they had to bring forth, or the truth within themselves that they're working on, and they're still looking back at the past. Perhaps they're looking at how that truth affected themselves, or how that truth affected others, or they're looking at what could have changed if they didn't speak the truth. Perhaps some having regrets or overthinking it, but they are listening to their higher self and their spirit guides, trying to move forward. But this bird is also looking, the crow is looking to the past. Don't look to spirits, reminding us once again today, don't look to the past. You're not going that way. You're not going back. There's no going back once you've been awakened. There's no going back and to be unawakened. Thank you, Spirit. Once you have begun, once you've been awakened to this connection, to this journey, there's no going back. Only forward movement and healing can occur. As either slow or rapid, depending on the work and the choices you make. But the Star card's here to celebrate with you. They've got, this is like almost a celebration. The way the crow is holding their wings out reminds them of trying to be an eagle here. But regarding their very well balanced and emotional situation, listening to their higher self and being guided by the star in their life, their divine counterpart, their spirit guides are all around them, sending them synchronicities. For some, they're sending you birds, whether it be birds of prey or even cardinals or small birds. But those are from your spirit guides and ancestors, letting you know that they are with you in this journey. And still in the career sector, equal give and take, balance for passion. There's something regarding this one cup that you're clinging to, that it means more to you than all the other cups, but you are trying to balance things out in the workplace, and know that yes, you are being watched regarding either two other people, a situation regarding two other people. So if this was a three-party situation, or two people in the workplace trying to spy on you or watch you, know that they're there, and that is there. But your working and focus is the growth, the passion for the work you do, and it is prosperous. You are very, I'm hearing, very talented and very good at what you do, and so you're clinging to the one cup though that means something that you're very passionate about, that you know that that's the one, whatever that is for you. It could be a work, or it could be someone in the workplace, or it could be just someone in your life. Okay, let's move to in your future. You have the King of Wands here. He's graduated from the Knight of Wands, I'm hearing. So he's putting away the Knight of Wands, the player energy, the in and out of someone's life. This is divine masculine, very masculine energy with this being crowned. I'm hearing with they've gotten through a recent initiation, or a recent, perhaps an enlightenment. Again, a unity. They've been crowned from a knight to the king energy, and it's regarding a divine connection. And they're sitting in their throne, ready to communicate with their truth, wisdom. They have gained insight with the owl here. For those for synchronicities, if the owl's significant for you, in this card, it always signifies to me speaking truth with wisdom and to someone. This page is bringing forth a message, a page of wands. While it is an immature energy, and perhaps he's only immature. I'm getting that he's only immature because of his lack of confidence. So this could be, I'm getting that this could be the king bringing forth a message, but because he's not himself, he doesn't feel quite confident yet enough in his new crowning or his new energy to come across as the king here. So Page of Wands, he's immature because of the lack of confidence, but he wants to come forward with a communication in the near future. Overall energy for your day today is the Knight of Wands. Again, this is near future. So you have here the Knight of Wands, thank you, Spirit, in your life, and he knows that you're the star. So this is a masculine or a feminine, and the counterpart, divine counterpart, is the star. So the two, also for those, if there's a dragon significant to you, perhaps you were born during the year of the dragon, but also a divine connection, very deep soul-rooted connection. Someone has lived many past lives together with this person or this connection. The Knight of Wands also is, while they may speak partial truth, they're still covering their true self, trying to wear this mask and only speak partial truth. To them, if they don't speak the whole truth, perhaps that's kind of like, to them it's like a white lie. If they don't say anything about it, it's not a lie. Withholding truth is still a lie, but nonetheless, the star card is here is they receive you, either yourself or either one of these could be you, however that plays in your life. Tower moment has come in, but the star card person is here to help energetically pull that person up out of each tower moment, healing, leading them, leading the way. Usually this would be a divine feminine energy, leading the masculine up in their journey, and this is they lead them, thank you, from the experience. The divine feminine goes through her towers, her triggers, and goes within and heals and moves forward. And when she pulls her energy away, to not disconnect, not walk away, not to turn her back on the person, and certainly not to say hateful things to hurt someone, but the divine feminine would pull her energy away for her highest good, for her development, for her growth in the mission and in her purpose. This is the star. She's rising above, but leading him and showing him this is how walking away. Sorry, Spirit's got humor. This is how walking away works. So, if your feminine has pulled back her energy, now you know how it's done. If you're still with a karmic. Alright? Ten of Cups, loyalty, being loyal to this connection, to this person, to your journey. And most of all, to me, it's the loyalty to yourself. Be loyal to yourself in this journey. Don't allow others to shortchange your value, your worth. You are worthy, you are beautiful, you're a beautiful soul. And you can be your own Ten of Cups, filling your own love, reminding yourself that yes, you were made divinely for a very powerful purpose. And remind yourself of that passionately, and be in your mission, be in your soul purpose with a passion. So whatever, if you're working a job that's, your 9 to 5 or matrix, as we say, right? Job, then encourage you to start your own business, be an entrepreneur, start perhaps an online business, helping others, leading them on the same journey. The 6 of Coins, equal give and take, balance. Yes, when you're in your connection, when you're loyal to yourself, filling your own cup of love, when you come into unity with self, you will be financially abundant, you will be blessed from spirit, from the universe, and you will be abundant in all things. Also have here the King of Swords, masculine or feminine. Either way, it's stepping up in their power with their truth, ready to move forward, ready to take this masculine. Looks like he's ready to move forward and speak his truth. He's ready to be, he feels empowered now. Why? Because he's come into union with self, and he realizes how gifted and blessed he is. Okay, so clarify the career cards, please, for the collective. And for their overall, oops, that's too many, for the overall energy for the day. And for the near future. Again, clarifying the present energy for the day. So the Knight of Wands, who graduated in the near future, remember, to the King. And yes, perhaps he fell off, Warrior of Blades. Perhaps he was moving too fast and lost his way, per se, or in this card it's falling off the horse, but it just seems like he's lost his way. He didn't follow the synchronicities of spirit, and perhaps he took the wrong path. The Nine of Wands is his divine counterpart, turning, going down the opposite path, pulling her energy back, moving forward in her own purpose, in her mission, because he was the Knight of Wands, player energy. The Star card is here regarding those towers. Spirit saying, balance. Look again about the spiritual synchronicities. Spirit has been sending signs, synchronicities, listening to, you needed to listen to the signs, the star that was guiding you up out of the tower moments, or away from the tower moments prior, but you weren't paying attention to the signals, the signs, synchronicities, your intuition. The Spirit was sending you, so the Tower card came, Tower moment came in to rock your world, to get your attention, so that you would move forward, so that the sun can come in and shine in your life. Ten of Cups. Yes, the Craft card, the 3. You, your divine and spirit, moving, creating a new beginning. This is about creating your craft in the sense of your mission, your soul purpose, moving forward together, being loyal to that purpose, so that the Wheel of Fortune can turn for you. With regards to 6 of Coins, someone is, okay, ready to, realizes the harvest is over and it's time to plow the field and plant new seeds. So they're plowing. This harvest is a 10 card. It's an ending to the old ways, ending to an old relationship. If this is a karmic situation, it's time to plow that over, realize it's time to plant new seeds and have new growth. And Knight of Wands is here to saying the masculine, or the person that this references, masculine or feminine, is surrendering to spirit to move forward, accepting, finally seeing after a tower moon after tower moment, hitting rock bottom, the dark night of the soul, their death and rebirth of their spirits. They're now finally ready to come into unity and surrender to spirit to move forward. Coming out the King of Swords, and with Queen of Swords, their divine counterpart. You have a divine pair, and know that this connection is divinely protected from the spirits, the shield. Spirit saying for, ooh, got dizzy. Advice, spirit. Moving forward, yes, into, because there was a hole in the vessel, it was a sinking ship. Basically, with the energy there, the player energy was only pulling the High Priestess down, and Spirit directed them to move forward in their own mission, their own soul purpose on that path, because the masculine or the counterpart was taking a different route. It's kind of like the path we have self-will, so if they chose the wrong path again, then know that Spirit will bring it back together again. But they had to move forward to plant their own seeds, to move forward in their mission. And Spirit saying with the Sun card, yes, it was time to journey, time to move forward and cut out things that no longer serve them, as we said that in December, right? That no toxicity can move forward, moving forward into 2020. And here we are in 2020, and it is time for that moment of peace talks, perhaps with the Chief of Pipes. This is the Chief of, like, Peace Pipes, where they sit and speak with one another peacefully to come to that peaceful resolution of a situation and which direction they're going. But still, Spirit saying, yes, it is time. Still, the synchronicities of the large birds here, with moving forward with spiritual advice, with spiritual guidance, thank you. And so with the Knight of Wands here that is finally ready to surrender to Spirit to move forward, yes, Spirit saying, take the leap of faith, be the Fool card, the Fool's journey, and move forward. And this will give you the something to dance about, equal give and take, balance, and it's time to celebrate. Advice for the divine pair with protection of Spirit. You are protected, and what is meant for you cannot be taken from you, the Horse Thief. And as a king, Chief of Blades is the King of Swords, that he will cut out things that no longer serve him and stand in his truth and be in his truth and move forward. And cutting out the toxicity in his life for the indulgence, and again, when I say he, it could be she, it's whatever situation. The indulgence, for some, there's an alcohol indulgence here. But it's time to stop being defiant against Spirit. Spirit is saying, be one with self and cut out that toxicity. Spirit's saying, be one with self, true to self, and cut out the toxicity. Stop being defiant, or you will receive another Tower card. It will be a divinely guided. It's a number 7 card. But have honor and let go of the toxicity and move forward with the Vessel card. Give us advice, Spirit. Okay. If you're wearing earplugs, you might want to take them out for a minute. Spirit wants me to shuffle. Advice Spiriters for the collective. Advice for the collective. Anything else? I wasn't sure if that one card was there or not, so. Number 9 card, the Sweat Lodge. You have an eagle in the, no, a hawk. I was corrected. Going within, shining your light. But the Sweat Lodge says, it's kind of like, to me, the Hermit card. Going within and listening to that inner light within you to ask Spirit for guidance, but also to shine your light. The gifts, it's like, don't cover your light up, shine brightly, and know that Spirit will guide you in your journey. And don't be afraid. Spirit says, everyone starts out kind of like the Worm card. Everybody starts out as a novice when they're going into their mission. When someone starts their own business the first time, they start out as a beginner, and it takes time to build. Number 5, the change. And don't allow other people to silence you regarding your gifts. Don't allow others to silence you regarding your purpose. For some, someone in the collective, I should say, was cursed. But remember that doesn't mean they had to use traditional magic per se. A curse could even be someone speaking ill of them through gossip, through hateful words, through arguments, or just thinking to themselves. Like when someone says, "Oh, I wish they would," whatever. I'm not going to say something because I don't want it coming back. Not putting something out in the ethers for energy. And that's what a curse is. When you're speaking ill of someone else or gossiping ill of someone, then you're cursing them and you're putting that energy into the ethers. Why? Because your throat chakra, especially those in the journey that are gifted, you're manifesting that action that you speak to happen to that person. I think I missed something. I feel like I missed something. Hang on. Thank you. Spirit's like, okay. Don't be silenced regarding your new start. Your Ace of Cups is here regarding the King of Swords. This is clarification that we missed, or I missed. But nothing happens by accident. There are no coincidences. So Ace of Cups regarding your career. Yes, you have a new beginning here, a new chance, and you're spiritually guided because there's a dove here. There's also many birds in the top. So while it may feel like a storm all around you, know that you are divinely protected regarding this new beginning in your career if you start this new job. If you need guidance, to go within into the Sweat Lodge like the Hermit mode and seek guidance from Spirit. But don't be afraid to shine your light brightly. You are protected. Don't be silenced, and don't allow those others to curse you. You will be 4 of Pentacles. It'll bring stability in your life regarding your family. And the 6 of Cups with the Hierophant here in the career you'll be awarded. You're gonna you will be the boss. This is like the owning your own business energy, or a boss in the sense of perhaps a promotion in the workplace. Okay. 33 number, magic. It's going with this card here. Know that you are a magician. You have all the tools within you to manifest what you want, to heal yourself as well as others. Listen to your higher self in the guidance from Spirit. And again, with the higher, upper world rather, is number 5 is all about the change. This looks like an owl to me. The holding the world. The moon energy. Divine moon is divine feminine energy. The upper world, the spirits, your ancestors are all around you guiding this, and they want you to receive during this new cycle, to have everything you dream, your wish fulfillment. And they are protecting you in this from the upper world, giving you the guidance. Just look up and surrender. Spirit saying surrender, and look up to your spirit or ancestors and spirit guides for guidance. So in the near future, regarding the Page of Wands, yes, someone did move forward working on, in their journey, working on their pentacles, and perhaps the Page of Wands is here coming to this person to bring a message, to heal a situation that had ended. 10 of medicine wheel is an ending of an old situation. Yes, the sun did set on that situation. It was an ending, but the sun is rising again to bring it back around with the wheel, the turning of the wheel, with this new cycle. With the Knight of Swords is 9 of Cups, and filling your own 9 of Cups. This person has filled their own 9 of Cups. They're just waiting for the 10 of Cups, that wish fulfillment from someone. The Knight of Swords is coming in with wisdom, with truth regarding the 10 of Cups situation, and they don't want to be held prisoner anymore in the past where they were with the karmic situation, whether that was in a out in the cold, or a karmic situation could have been person, place, or things. Trying to veer away from just referring to someone's spouse in another relationship as the karmic, because karmic is, it could be a work situation that they can't come to you. They could live in another country or another state, causing you to not come to you. 2 of Swords, yes, that was a decision for the King of Wands to make. They made a decision. They chose the sword that they wanted, and they did not do it blindly. They listened to spiritual guidance. And 10 of Happy Family. It's an ending of the old way and coming into the new Happy Family wish fulfillment. Spirit, what do they have to work on? Do that again. The whole pile was in reverse, so I'm switching it. It wasn't meant to be reversed. Alright, so what do you have to work on? Your base chakra, being grounded. With the energy of, we have, I think, 2 or 3 videos that were for chakra activations. But go within during your meditation and balance and heal your base chakra. Today's energy is for clearing blockages in all 12 chakras. and memories of love. You can hold 6 of balance. This reminds me that perhaps, especially if someone's in another relationship, they have other love that they hold in their memories and they're healing from. Even if there is only one divine connection, one divine flame, they are still working on, they have memories with these people that they have to cut out of their life. But there is hope. So Spirit says, work on holding true to that hope. Number 8, don't lose hope. I'm sorry, Spirit corrected me. Number 8, don't lose hope. Hold it dear to you in this connection, that everything is divine timing. And as someone's holding on to these toxic, where to go? This pile. If someone's holding on to the toxicity of the not cutting things out, such as indulgence or being defiant, right? And not coming in peaceful in truth with themselves, then Spirit's going to have to still work on that, right? And they still have to work on themselves. So the tower moments come through, and then they have to heal and, clean up that mess. So things take time, but their Spirit is moving things around behind the scenes that perhaps you don't see. So hold on to hope. That's your advice. All right, so that's what I have for the collective for today, and I hope you have a blessed Wednesday. Namaste.